halfway through to the finals. Yo, what a doon! Tis your boy the Chelskian and welcome to my channel for the match reaction of Chelsea 2, Tottenham 0, first leg of the EFL semi-final. I don't even know what I'm on about, but let's get into it. So we're up 2-0, first leg done, halfway there, second leg to be played at Tottenham's ground in about a week time, and then another week after that or so, we're playing them in the Premier League, so we got them 3 times in 1 month, but nonetheless. And of course, crying Klopp and Liverpool got their way and managed to get the match postponed for a later date. When? I don't know, but no surprises there. Of course they got their way. But enough crying from me, let's get into the match super quick. The overall match was positive. There really wasn't anything to scrutinize. Everything went good. Tottenham only had 5 shots and only 2 on target. We performed a lot better in this game than we have in the last couple games. And all we can do right now is look at the positives and look forward. We ended up having something like 19 shots and 5 on target. And going into the player performances later, I might mention a few of those shots, but should have been more than 2-0, I reckon. Now, enough of that. Let's get into the lineup. Surprisingly, Tuchel changed it up a bit. 4-3-2-1. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. 4-2-3-1, actually. Kepa in goal, Azpilicueta right back, Rudiger and Malangsa centre back, Alonso left back, Jorginho and Saul as the middle two. Mount, Havertz and Ziyech as the forward 3 and Lukaku up front. Man, I didn't memorize this lineup very well. I think considering we traditionally play a weaker side on the road to the final, up until the final rather, with squad rotations and busy schedules, looking at the lineup, I'm actually quite happy with it. The only thing that I might put a question mark on is Lukaku. He didn't play the last game, and after his apology, he ended up coming back into the starting 11. So I don't know if that was maybe too soon, or if it's just one of those things we need to get over, or whatever. Nonetheless, in general, I was happy with the lineup. There wasn't anything that I'd really changed too much. I would have also put a question mark over Saul, but he put in a performance, and I'll get into that in a second. But firstly, I'm going to get into the goals. And firstly, an early goal from Kai Havertz. Tottenham were passing the ball around in the back, and I believe Tanganga gave a poor ball to Emerson Royal, which Alonso came flying down like a lightning, baby, and he intercepts the ball, starts running forward, finds Havertz, nice little through ball, and Havertz finishes to the right, and I forgot which player it was. I think it was Tanganga actually. Ends up kicking the ball into the net after Havertz shoots towards the right, but he countered towards Havertz. No complaints, 1-0 up early. We rattled them. We needed this. We needed to mark our presence into the game. While looking at the replays, I actually got worried for a second. Firstly, I thought Havertz was injured, but also when he took the shot, he hopped because he was going to clatter Lloris, which he ended up doing, and he clattered his knee into the side of his face, and that looked painful. But both players were alright, there was no injuries, and let's get into the second goal. In the 36th minute or so, Ziyech whips in a magical ball towards the center of the box, and Tanganga hits it towards Davis, and Davis knocks it into the back of the net. 2-0. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And that was it. It is unfortunate that that happened, but when you watch the whole match and you say 2-0 was too polite to Tottenham, we really should have battered them. 2-0 was way too polite. That match, we should have scored so many goals. I'm going to stop talking crap and get into player performances. Kepa had 2 saves the entire game. Sounds low, but they were very, very important saves. They both looked difficult to save. Free kick from Harry Kane, which was on target, and a shot from Lo Celso. And oh my gosh, he managed to save them both, and especially the Lo Celso, which came in like the 87th minute. So happy he saved it, so happy he kept us a clean sheet. For me, Kepa gets a 7. Captain Azpilicueta at right back. Did okay, kept a clean sheet, had a shot, I think. Nothing spectacular, 6. And exactly the same for Rudiger at centre back. Nothing spectacular, kept a clean sheet, had a shot, and I think he might have had a cross, I'm not 100% sure, but 6. Now in particular, Sarr, similar to Azpilicueta and Rudiger, kept a clean sheet, I think had a shot, but for someone who doesn't get many minutes to come out, London derby, put in a performance, clean sheet, I think he deserves credit. And for that, personally, I would give him a 7. And personally, I'm not too sure who actually got man of the match in this game. But personally, my man of the match, Marcos Alonso at left back. And considering how highly criticised he is as a left back, or he's more of a left wing back, he doesn't play left back, he did really well. I personally would give Alonso an 8. Exceptional defensively, exceptional attackingly, and what a beautiful pass to Havertz. All the love to Marcos Alonso. Now, Jorginho, I don't have anything too much to say about him. There's no moment in the match in particular that I want to mention, but 6, that's really it. Nothing good, nothing bad. Bit more than average, I'd say. 6. And Saul, since coming in a blue shirt, he's been heavily criticised. And I think rightfully so, with all due respect. But I think this game, he stepped up a bit. Some good passes, some good shots, got involved in the game, nice running. Personally, I'd give Sol a 7. Despite us overall playing really well, and I would say there was not a single bad player in the squad today, our worst, I would say, was Mason Mount. And I'm giving him a 6. He had 3 shots, all of them were blocked, and that's really it to say about him. No hate towards him. I love him. I actually got him on the back of this shirt. But I just feel like he wasn't his best game. Havertz, he scored a goal, could have scored 2 or 3. Let's just give him a 7. We don't really need to elaborate on that, do we? And Ziyech, my alternative man of the match. He got the assist for the second goal. I know it doesn't count, but I like to say that. He really pisses off the rival fans. He gave some wicked crosses in. He had a few shots here and there. I feel like the fact that he didn't register a shot, he did register a few shots. The fact that he didn't register a goal or an assist is a bit harsh because he definitely deserved it. I think there was apart from the own goal, 1 or 2 other ones where we could have scored. But yeah, nonetheless, equal to Alonso, but Alonso was that step better. I give Ziyech an 8. And lastly, Lukaku could have scored a hat-trick. Bro, this guy, he's so good, man. But I think there might have been a little bit of pressure with the whole thing that happened. I'm not worried. I don't care. He had a header off target and then 2 shots on target. He performed well. I personally would give him a 6. But that's it. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please slap a like, comment below, and if you're new to the channel, throw in a sub. Thank you so much for watching. Chesterfield in the FA Cup, we're coming for ya.